Never mind. Hey, look, Sylvia. Look up there. Through all this urban haze, you can still see a star. I mean, how long has it been since we really looked at the stars? Our early ancestors, oh, they knew them cold, Sylvia. They could read them like books. They used them to guide their way through forests and across the desert and over the vast expanses of the sea. And birds and animals, they know them too, like migrating geese and salmon and wildebeest.
Huh?
I guess what I'm talking about is instinct. You know, maybe we have instincts we don't even know about. Maybe we're experiencing basic pulls that we don't even recognize. I don't know, maybe a vast book of nature spread open above us is trying to tell us something that we once knew, but we forgot, and we need to know it again.
Wow. Right. Boy.
I just know that you trigger these instincts in me. You take me back in some basic way. Hey, look. So we catch the moon rising between those buildings. How many people these days even notice the moon anymore?
Yeah, I suppose you want me to sit down and howl at it.
Well, if you wanted to, I wouldn't mind.
I'm sorry, Greg. I can't do that. I'd like to think that I'm beyond that kind of behavior. Excuse me, let me check my messages.
Thinking about quitting my job, Sylvia.
Oh?
Yeah, just chucking the whole thing.
Huh. Well, what would you do instead?
Something with you, maybe.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't mind going into advertising. How would you like to be in one of those Ralph Lauren ads in the Sunday Times magazine? Yeah. You, nursing a scotch by a warm fire, me curled up on a comfortable couch. I can do that, right?
No, Sylvia, please, not advertising. That's worse than trading currencies. No, we should do something more essential, like drug detection. Can you detect drugs?
Huh. I'd sure like to try.
Well, how about working with the blind? Or I could take you into nursing homes and children wards in the hospital. You see, old people and kids, they're keyed into the essentials. They take to you right away, Sylvia.
Hold it.
Why?
There's something there.
Where?
There, under that parked car.
I don't see anything.
Hey!
Oh, that's just a pussycat. It's an old cat.
I knew it!
Come on,
I want to kill that little scumbag!
Sylvia, let's go.
Oh, you're a sack of shit, you know that, Kitty?
Sylvia, leave it. Let's move on.
You're a disgrace to the animal kingdom!
No, Sylvia, come on.
Oh, can you smell that thing? My God, I can smell it from here! Take a bath, why don't you, Kitty? You stink!
No, Sylvia, let's move on. Let's leave the kitty alone.
What are you looking at? You sneaky little bastard. Are you looking at me? Are you looking at me?
Come on, Sylvia, let's move on. Come on.
Screw you, Kitty! Screw you! You should have your tail bitten off and shoved where the sun doesn't shine.
Nice. Let's move on. Come on.
I hate your freaking guts, Kitty. And don't you ever forget it. Out of sight, out of mind.
You're full of surprises, aren't you?
Hey, you want instinct? You got instinct?
I'll say.
Yeah, a little whiff of the jungle, nature tooth and claw.
I sure did. Wow.
I must say, it does help to express yourself.
It does. I should say these things to Harold at work. How did it go again? You're a sack of shit, Harold. Yeah.
Hey, there's that corgi from Columbus Avenue. Shall I sidle up to him or just ignore him?
Surprise me, Sylvia. Surprise me.
American Airlines Flight 203 to Indianapolis has been temporarily delayed.
Damn, I'm gonna be late for the
They said there'd be a short delay.
Yeah, I heard. Well, I'll just do some work. You really don't need to stick around, sweetheart.
No, I'll stay in case your flight is canceled.
Really, you should just go home.
No, I want to stay.
You really shouldn't have even bothered to drive me out here.
But I wanted to.
You wanted to skip that dinner with your clients.
No, I wanted to be with you.
I've got work to do.
You go right ahead. I'll just sit with you.
So, what about Her Holiness?
Oh, Sylvia.
Oh, yes,
Well, what about her?
I thought she couldn't stand to be alone.
Well, I can't be with her every minute.
That's nice to know.
And she'll get me all to herself while you're gone.
Oh, goody, goody.
And she's got to learn to be alone occasionally. You would think I was going to the moon the way she looked at me tonight when I left. I kept saying, hey, I'll be back in just a while, girl. But oh, she looked at me with these big soulful eyes. They just like, took my heart.
Right. I'm sorry I even brought it up.
Every time you say goodbye, I die a little. Every time you say goodbye, I wonder why a little. Why the gods above me, who must be in the know, think so little of me, they allow you to go.
When you're near, there's such a pair of spring about it. I can hear a lark somewhere begin to sing about it. There's no love song finer, but how strange the change from major to minor. Every time we say goodbye.
Every time we say goodbye.
Flight 231 to Indianapolis is now boarding.
Oops. There's my flight, darling. I guess I'll be going. Goodbye. See you Wednesday.
I'm gonna miss you, Kate.
Sure.
Oh, really, Kate? I'm gonna miss you.
Every time we say goodbye, I die a little. Every time we say goodbye, I wonder why a little.
Why the gods above me who must be in the know? They think so little of me, they'd allow you to go.
When you're near, there's such an air of spring about it. I can hear a lark
something more naive. I mean, for new arrivals. I mean, sometimes when people come to New York, they bring the provinces with them. I had a friend who moved from Tampa, and she brought her entire collection of seashells. There were shells on the tables, shells on the chairs, shells everywhere. I said, Sheila, I love these shells, but where do you shit? I mean, sit. I like your apartment, Kate.
Well, it's simple and naive. And convenient. Is anybody here? Thank God. They must be at the park for the umpteenth time.
Who?
Oh, don't get me started. Phyllis, how magnificent it was to run into you on the street like that.
Well, that's New York for you, the biggest small town in the world.
I'm beginning to discover that.
Well, now that you and Greg are here, Hamilton and I want to give you a small dinner
Oh,
party.
wait!
What?
Don't put that nice purse there. You'll ruin it. She leaves these great grubby hairs.
Who?
Sylvia,
Sylvia.
the dog.
Oh, you let the dog onto the couch?
I do not. I absolutely forbid it. But Greg, I prefer not to talk about it.
Good for you. We New Yorkers all have parts of our lives we like to keep to ourselves. I mean, we all have private parts.
You have not changed a bit since Vassar. I hear you and Hamilton are the toast of the East Side.
Oh, well, we circulate. Who would you like to meet? Kitty Kyle Hart, Charlene Hunter Guild, Boutros Ghali?
Anybody interested in the New York schools?
Fine. I'll organize an evening which will focus strictly
She
on...
waits, you know. She waits until I leave the apartment, and then she jumps onto the couch.
The dog?
Sylvia. And as soon as she hears my key in the latch, she jumps off.
Are you sure?
Oh, I am. I caught her red-handed when I sneaked back in one time.
Then you should punish her immediately.
I try, Phyllis. But she just laughs in my face. She only listens to Greg.
Then Greg should punish her. Dogs are like children. They need to be disciplined from the ground up.
Greg, punish Sylvia. Don't make me laugh.
Let's talk dates for the party. Hamilton and I are booked solid through October, but how about November 6th?
Yeah, that'd be fine.
Good. There are no friends like old
I
friends.
have a strong suspicion that as soon as I leave the apartment, they sit on the couch together.
Greg and Sylvia.
Yes, Greg and Sylvia. They do everything together. One time I even caught them sharing an ice cream cone.
How disgusting.
Oh, and she uses his brush. I mean, he uses it on her.
Hamilton has taken up goldfish.
Well, at least they stay in the bowl.
Not necessarily. Sometimes he brings them into the bathtub. I swear, if you bring it up, he'll deny it, but I swear I caught him at it.
Good Lord.
Look, here we talking about animals when we should be planning our party.
You are absolutely right. How about a drink? What'll it be? Wine? Vodka?
Just fizzy water. I'm trying to give up alcohol.
Oh, good for you. I'll be right back.
Now, fill me in on this school thing, Kate. I saw Madge Mackenzie the other night at the Colony Club, and she said that you're roaming around Harlem reciting Shakespeare.
Well, that's right, Phyllis. That's why I want to meet people with soul. I am trying to incorporate Shakespeare into the inner city junior high curriculum.
You think that's possible? I mean, these days, I mean, at that age, I mean, up there?
Well, I sure hope so. I think, Phyllis, if we can get them hooked in junior high, we'll have them for life.
I wish I could believe that, Kate.
It's more than just Shakespeare, Phyllis. It's language in general. These kids are fascinated by raps and these fascinating similes and metaphors, just like Shakespeare did. I think if we could capture their imaginations and their enthusiasm and their intellect and give them words, Phyllis, not just any words, but good words, in significant contexts, and then she wants to sleep in our bed, you know.
Sylvia,
Yes, she wants to sleep in our bed.
I hope you said no.
Of course, but not even on top of the covers.
I should hope not.
But Greg bites me on it all the way, as he does on every issue. The Wardballs, they invited us to Williamstown for the weekend, and he insisted we take Sylvia.
At least it's the country.
It was our anniversary weekend, Phyllis. Imagine driving through that gorgeous New England countryside with Sylvia drooling down the back of your neck the whole time.
I see your point.
When we got there, they put us in the same room.
You, Greg, and Sylvia?
There we were, all holed up together. We spent our